Hi, it's Future from Sewmate. Welcome to my channel. I'm going to be showing you how to draft a puff sleeve pattern with a facing. So this puff sleeve pattern is going to be having fullness at the sleeve head. You will need a basic sleeve block pattern to do this. I'll leave a link in the description below and the link above as well for where you can locate it. So it's going to be a short sleeve and we're going to be tracing from elbow notch to elbow notch first. Trace around your block, making sure to mark all your notches. Lift your block, square in your grain line and square in your elbow line. At the elbow line, we're going to come in by 2 centimeters on each side to form a snug fit to the arm. So put a mark at 2 centimeters and connect back to the underarm point with a line like I'm doing here. Now going 5 centimeters up from the elbow line and drawing in my new hemline. So I went 5 centimeters up and I'm going to be cutting through this line, which is our hemline. Now starting at the armhole notch, draw 2 parallel lines to the grain line on each side of the sleeve like I'm doing here. And we'll be cutting through all these lines and spreading them out. Cut around your sleeve. Now get a fresh pattern paper, cut through these lines, cut 2 but not through the sleeve hem there like I'm doing on all the lines. Now on a fresh pattern paper, draw in your grain line first and draw 2 parallel lines 2.5 centimeters on each side of it. Now bring your pattern back and we're going to align our original grain line with the grain line we just drew there, and then we're going to move these parts to the line like I'm doing here. Tape everything down. Next we're going to go ahead and we're going to spread all the other parts by 5 centimeters. So just putting in a line 5 centimeters away on both sides like I'm doing here. And we're going to bring the edges of the patterns to the line and tapping everything down. Marking another line 5 centimeters away like I'm doing here on both edges, and bringing in our pattern edge to the line and tapping everything down. Now square a line using the grain line, connecting these 2 edges together. Now go 5 centimeters up and draw a straight line again, which is 3 centimeters away from the grain line on each side like I'm doing here. So we went 5 centimeters up. Now draw a nice curve up to the raised line that we just drew on both sides like I'm doing here. Come in with the curved ruler and just draw in a nice curve. Now blending in the bottom part with the curved ruler as well, our sleeve hem, and just transferring our notches across to the edge of the pattern. And putting in the rest of the notches for the pattern. Now I'm adding a seam allowance at the hemline there, 1 centimeter. And transferring my notch to the bottom. With a curved ruler, smoothen everything out like I'm doing. Now I'm drawing in my facing, which is 3 centimeters wide. So from the last line, go 4 centimeters up and just follow it through like I'm doing. Go in with a curved ruler and smoothen everything out. So we went up 4 centimeters from this line, the bottom line. Get a fresh pattern paper and we're going to be tracing out the facing piece. I'll be using my tracing wheel and just tracing all around it like I'm doing here. Make sure to transfer your notch for the grain line. Now cut everything out following through the tracing wheel marks that are left there. And outlining my grain line notch. Now labeling the pattern, sleeve facing, cut one pair, and I put my initial, adding the grain line at the original grain line point from the sleeve. Now my sleeve basting is finished. Bring in the main piece and cut around the pattern. So the sleeve head is going to be gathered from notch to notch. And labeling the pattern, puff sleeve, cut one pair, and I put my initial. So we'll be using the original grain line, and our puff sleeve pattern with the sleeve facing is finished. Thank you.